It's National Military Appreciation Month, a great time to highlight the unique and often overlooked role of military caregivers. Dana Gomez is with us live this morning with Seniors Helping Seniors Kent County. Thanks so much for being here, Dana.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, glad to talk to you about this. First, tell us about Seniors Helping Seniors.
Well, Seniors Helping Seniors, well, our name says a lot. We like to say that we hire able-bodied seniors to take care of seniors that need a little bit of help to continue to live safely and independently at home.
Nice. So not only are you all helping to take care of people in our communities, I understand there's a focus on our veterans. Why is that?
Well, one, we just appreciate them, right? So whether it's my own personal family heritage of a strong military service, or the fact that our country gets to celebrate the things that we do because of the sacrifices they've made. Not only is it personal to us as agency owners, but the caregivers that work for us, they have a strong appreciation because they are older, they've lived through many conflicts, they know the contributions the military has made to our country and to their lives. So they really enjoy taking care of our vets.
Yeah, we talked earlier, Dana, about them maybe even being able to relate more with those seeking your services. You talked about shared experiences. They've been around the same times. Can you talk about how they might even be more willing to accept help from your caregivers as opposed to someone else?
Yeah, I think part of that is when somebody comes in and they are able to bring the empathy of having had experiences in their own life where maybe they've needed help, they're just able to approach the military seniors just maybe a little bit differently. Not to say somebody younger can't do an amazing job. It just maybe we start with a leg up in that relationship of empathy, of experience, common perspectives on things, and it does seem to work really well that they're open to service.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Really well said. So tell us about your services for people listening right now thinking, this is what I need. How can people gain access to these services? Well,
we are a non-medical in-home support agency. So that means that we take care of the person to continue to live independently and safely. That's always important to say. We don't have some crazy mandate that we're on top of that says we always want to keep somebody at home. You know, as long as that's where they want to be and they can be safe at home. So we provide assistance like the simple things. Almost everybody begins with light housekeeping.
Okay, nice.
And in that beginning, it's almost always changing the sheets on the bed. For some reason, changing those sheets is pretty tough.
And I was going to say, it sounds like little things, but sometimes those are the little big things we need to get through our day, feel like we can manage, you know, the space around us. So maybe not such little things.
No, I agree. So along with changing the sheets, this is Michigan, and we tend to have our washer and dryer in the basement. So pretty quickly, there's like, wow, that's a challenge now in my home.
The stairs might be hard for them.
Yeah, absolutely. So light housekeeping, that's where we typically start. That can progress to needing to run errands for them, so maybe pick up groceries or medications for them. And then quite possibly bathing assistance, dressing assistance, personal care assistance. That's generally the scope of what we're providing help with, just the things that you need assistance with to continue to be independent.
Really crucial services. Now, is this something that all families can access? Do you need to qualify? You know, how easy is it for families to take advantage?
Well, so it breaks down to a couple of different groups. First, we are an in-network provider for the VA. So if you happen to be a vet and you're connected with the VA hospital or benefits, then we would be one of the agencies that would be listed as an option. So that's a simple way. Another way might be that you are a Medicaid recipient. And so there's lots of services available through Medicaid. We work through, again, we're an in-network provider to the Area Agency on Aging, which for almost everybody, that's the right place to start. So if you are beginning the journey with your parents of trying to find support for them, always call the Area Agency on Aging. Quite possibly you've never even heard of them before, but you'll look them up and they provide just a mountain of support.
Yeah, I agree. Great organization there, and so nice that you can direct people, you know, specifically, hey, here's where you can start to get that help. You know, sometimes an even harder starting point is even just having that conversation with mom or dad to say, hey, we think you need some extra help. Any tips on how to start that or approach that?
Yeah, it's really important that in that conversation, you're not telling them that they are weak, that they are infirm, that they have a problem. Often we find the best way to have that conversation is to start with what you're seeing from your perspective. So Mom, I love you. I love being here with you every day. I've got a little bit of a challenge though. The kids have after school sports. It would be great if I could go to those events and maybe we could have somebody come in with you on Tuesday afternoon. But it can't be, Mom, you're getting slow. Mom, you need help.
Right.
It needs to be something that's not focused on them because that's a fearful thing.
Yeah, absolutely. That makes a lot of sense. Some really great tips. Anything that I'm leaving out, Dana, that you think it's important for people to know as part of this conversation, know about the services that you offer?
Well, I think it's just, I think it's important to understand that there are support and there is help out there. So there's only one option available, and that's just to, I don't know, put mom and dad in assisted living or something like that. That there are a lot of services. Kent County is incredible for the services we have available, from our millage to the organizations we have. PACE is another, Care Resources. I don't know if you've ever heard of them. They are great resources in town. Reliance. There's a lot of great resources here in Grand Rapids.
Well, I know a lot of families will be happy to hear that hey, there are other options for us to help take care of mom, dad, or grandma and grandpa. Dana, thank you so much for coming in this morning with this important information.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Sam?